Mic check, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Abel Jets Virtual Group live stream. I am your host, as always, Freezing Falcon, founder and CEO of Abel Jets Virtual Group. I hope that you are doing well wherever you are watching this live stream from. It's Monday evening, at least that is in my time zone. It's not the usual time for us to do live streams, but unfortunately, Friday's iteration of Winter is Coming series was postponed due to some force majeure, should I say, unprecedented events that unfortunately happened there. We've lost Bang Muhammad Lukman, unfortunately, on Friday, which made this particular which means that we had to postpone the third episode of Winter is Coming series 2025, where we did a tribute to commemorate him instead on that day. Alright, in this third iteration of Winter is Coming, ladies and gentlemen, this year's Winter is Coming series, we are back in the fly-by-wire simulations Airbus A320neo, as you can see here, operating for Abel Jets MCC, where the MCC part itself stands for medium class carrier, the mainline carrier or mainline subsidiary of the Virtual Business Group. She is registered as Golf Alpha Juliet Victor Bravo and bears the nose name of Gwendolyn Owens. And also, as you can see here, she also sports the absolutely stunning Star Sky special livery, ladies and gentlemen, an aircraft that we haven't flown in quite a while. In today's journey, we will be resuming where we left. We'll be resuming from where we left off from last Wednesday. So we were at Naha in the Okinawa island chain, and now we will be continuing our journey to Osaka, back towards the island of Honshu, the main island of the Japanese archipelago, that is towards Osaka, into its infamous Kansai International Airport, which, as you might know, is situated on top of a reclaimed island. In this particular journey, folks, we will also be flying with some fellow Indonesian VATSIM content creators, namely Mas Aldo Mampir, who is flying an ANA Airbus A320 just on our left hand side there, as you can probably see. We also have Mas Adi Ona, Mas Dharma Tatya, Bang Chevy, a lazy pilot Indonesian, that is, and also Mas Dharma Tatya. I think I haven't called his name there, haven't mentioned his name. So yeah, if you want to observe other perspectives in this group, make sure to head over to their YouTube channels, which I have mentioned in the description of this live stream. If you want to see other POVs in this group flight. As you can see there on the right hand side, there was another Abel Jets MCC A320neo also flying the Star Sky special livery, funnily enough. Although in the Wise Flight Simulator, where this particular livery came from, there was only one aircraft that wore this livery, which was Golf Alpha Juliet Victor Bravo, which is the exact airframe that we are flying today. That aircraft, ladies and gentlemen, is being flown by Lalu, who recently got promoted from the first officer rank to the captain rank for successfully fulfilling the required number of flight logs, as well as fulfilling the administrative requirements to be promoted into the captain rank in Abel Jets Virtual Group. So again, I would like to congratulate Lalu for his recent promotion to the captain rank. I wish you all the best for your journey in the Virtual Business Group. Let's see, there is someone already in the chat box there. There is Mbak Farah. Absent, Chef Mbak Farah. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you will enjoy the stream. You know, it's Monday. It's not our usual streaming schedule, but again, as I've mentioned, this is a replacement stream schedule for Friday, which unfortunately we could not do the stream there. Alright, yeah, without further ado, let's head into the flight deck of this beautiful aircraft and set her up for our journey this evening to Osaka Kansai from Naha in the Okinawa island chain. There goes Mas Aldo flying the ANA Airbus A320, if you can see. What a beautiful aircraft, isn't she? We haven't flown this thing in quite a while, have we? Just try and take some screenshots first before we head in. Is Lalu's flying the exact same thing there, as you can see there.
Thank you.
There we go, we've got some screenshots. Let's get into the flight deck and set this beautiful bird up. And as usual, I haven't done anything with the aircraft except for setting up the electricals and aligning the IRS. That is all. Right. Welcome on board to the flight deck of the trusty fly-by-wire Airbus A320neo. Let's button up the screens first before we proceed. The e-cams as well. Go. The McDoos as well. Alright, and as usual folks, we are opening a company frequency at 123.210 MHz in case that you want to join our group flight and chat alongside us tonight, which has already been set. Let's do the overhead procedures now. Request catering service. Adairs are on 3 nav, as you can see. Flight control computers are online. One recorders control on auto. Oxygen cruise supplies on. Engine fire test and APU fire test as well. Looks good. Right, APU fire test. Good. Engine 2 fire test. Good. Chef 3 not required. Sea base RN by the looks of it. Audio switching normal. Fuel pumps off for now. Rope beatings online. On the emergency lights. No portables. Electronic devices set to on. Seatbelts off for now. Enunciate license test. Confirming that the throttle lever is indeed on the idle position. Looks good. There we go. That gives the catering service being, catering trucks being connected to the aft section of the aircraft before we proceed with boarding. There you go, look at that view. What a cinematic, wasn't it? Alright, let's do the basically the overhead's now done. Let's do the pedestal now. We're squawking 2000 initially. Sets on, altitude reporting on, TCAS on standby. Parking brake is set, as you can see. VHF 1 and 2 online. Du's looking good. Chrono's looking good as well. Set to VOR. Both sides on the FCU, as you can see there. And also will brighten up the displays of the FCU, as you can see. It's good. Go to constraints. Both of them. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's import our flight plan here through our do. AOC menu, unit request, unit data request. There goes our flight plan. Good. Weather request META for Romeo Oscar Alpha Hotel. What's that? There goes our META report. QNH is currently at 1021, or in terms of inches of mercury, it's at 3016. Put that in. 3016 and checked on 1 and 2. We should be synchronized. I think I missed the option for that. Let's see. EFB.
Traffic.
Let's see if he's trying to download the flight plan. Let's try to synchronize. Yeah, let's try to synchronize the altimeter settings because we are flying single-handedly. Realism. Yeah, that's quite strange. There's DMC. Not you. Shouldn't be there. Use calculated ILS signals. Nah, not that, I suppose. Autofill checklist.
27 Air 6170, participant to the west, expect it will follow the.
No, that's not it, I think. Third party options, no. Natsu.
Now traffic on 1, sky 35% rate to pushing back facing the west on Kilo 2, now traffic.
Strange, it's not there. Yeah, it should be there. Yeah, so be it then, we'll just do that manually, I suppose. Alright, QNH set. Let's now request our flight plan here, unit request. Alex, why is the FOB so low? We haven't started our refueling, Alex. Becky Davis, afternoon, Abel Jets Virtual Group. Hi there. Hi, Becky. Hope you are enjoying the stream so far, and thank you for stopping by as well. Let's start our refueling process, I suppose. So we'll be uplifting a total of, we'll be loaded with 7.3 tons of fuel, as you can see there, for our payload. You can see QSX payload sync is enabled. Let's request refueling now. There we go. Okay, so our flight plan successfully uplinked. Cost index will be 20. The outside air temperature is currently at 21 degrees Celsius. Let's do the wind request. Wind request, please. Yeah, right. I was gonna say, yeah, we've just called the what's it called, the refueling truck. There it comes. Yeah, our fuel should slowly start to rise up once we are starting to refuel. Okay, wind uplink is looking good. As you can see there. No, cruise wind. We have to do this manually again. We have to request that again, I suppose, for the climb, cruise, and descent phases of the flight, I suppose.
Traffic for the final 350, line up and departure, runway 03, 36 right, Cessna 2, departure.
Next phase, wind request again.
Japan Attic 170, taxi to runway 361 via autopilot straight at Alpha 10.
For our initial climb, let's see, should be let's just put 14,000 feet initially. Use this transition altitude. Okay, looks good. For the legs.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Oh, yeah, sure. There we go. GSX is refueling. Looks good. Okay, our flight plan will be departing out of Naha via the SCOP 3 Bravo departure on the 36 right. Departure 36 right. SCOP 3 Bravo. Miami transition, if I'm not mistaken. That is correct. Insert that. It's good.
Traffic in the sky to the 5, taxiing to Echo 10 via...
Control situational awareness ring at Naha, so we'll put ROA. The departure runway heading shall be 002 at 25 nautical miles. There we go. Should be drawn already. There we go, looks good. Go to Unit B.
Forest Line 350 Airport. 365 is pengesahan is.
Let's start boarding, shall we? Because we are ready for boarding, I suppose. Boarding, please.
Bye.
Because Mas Aldo flying the ANA A320. Okay, our zero fuel weight's gonna be at 54.4 tons with a zero fuel weight CFP of 31.8. Do the fuel planning now. We require 4.6 tons of fuel, but we are going to uplift up to 7.3 tons, so let's put that in. Which is much more, sorry, much more than we require. It's good. Here, the aircraft's being refueled, as you can see. Go to the birth page. I don't think secondary is implemented in the flyby 832 NX, which is not, as you can see there.
Passengers boarding starting.
Go to birth page. I'll just use the what is it called, the SimBrief performance calculator. Let's see. Still trying to load that. SimBrief is quite laggy, unfortunately, this evening. As you can see, the aircraft is still being refueled. The only time you have too much fuel is when you're on fire. Yeah. I agree with you on that, Alex. Hopefully that won't be the case for us this evening. Yeah, SimBrief's very laggy, unfortunately, this evening, so I think we'll just use the fly-by-wire performance calculator. There we go. Let's use the OFP Pro F36 right 3015 conflict 1 plus F. Just use select departure, flex thrust anti-ice not required. Yeah, that'll do. The numbers don't look right, but you know.
Traffic.
That's what we have for now. Because SimBrief is very laggy, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure why. Let's do a company radio check. Hopefully someone's already in there. With that, company radio check.
Company 55 man.
Roger, thank you Mas Aldo. Happy streaming, safe flight juga ya.
Ini Mas Fajar kan?
Affirm.
Thank you Mas Fajar. Happy streaming Mas Fajar.
Thank you, Mas Aldo. The guy flying the ANA A320 just off our left hand side there. SimBrief is still very lucky. Yeah, we'll just use this. So we'll be flexing 71 degrees Celsius. For departure. Flaps 1. No NADP required because we're flying over the ocean. V1's gonna be at 134. VR, let's say 136. V2 45 will do. Okay, that'll do. Alright, let's do the cockpit preparations checklist, shall we? Should be somewhere. There we go. Cockpit preparation checklist, gear bits and covers removed, fuel quantities been refueled. There we go. Fully loaded now, 7.3 tons. Looks good. Seat belts now can come on. Adheres 3 nav, as you can see. Paragraph 301, success check. Preparation checks complete. Let's do the departure briefing, shall we? So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be pushing back from stand number 26, as you can see there, at Naha in the Okinawa Island chains. Be pushing, facing towards the west, then taxiing alongside Alpha all the way down to intersection to Echo 10 for a full length departure out of runway 36 right, as you can see there. We will be taking the SCOP 3 Bravo. No, there's no Bravo at SCOP 3 departure via the Amami transition. So initially at 500 feet, we'll track direct towards Hotel 6 Romeo 00 towards Kisna, Gelma, Oval, then SCOP all the way up to Amami, as you can see there. The transition level, altitude is standard across Japan, which is at 14,000 feet, as you can see up there. The climb gradient should be good for us. And the MSA around the airport reference point is 2,700 feet all the way around, as you can see there. In case that we need to in case that we have engine failure, loss of control or wind shear before V1, excuse me, we will reject the takeoff, decelerate the aircraft whenever it is practicable to do so. Deploy reverses, we'll do the landing procedure, vacate the runway whenever it is practicable to do so, retract the flaps and slats on schedule as well as spoilers. We'll do the after landing checks before trying to troubleshoot the issues. If those issues were to arise after V1, we will continue the takeoff, fly runway heading towards the MSA, which is at 2,700 feet. We'll hold at 25 nautical miles away from the aerodrome. We'll do right hand turns 1 minute legs at our current weights and position. We are currently 6 tons, give or take, beneath our maximum landing weight, which means we can immediately return back to Naha in case that we need to do so. For our return leg, we will be expecting the ILS approaching to runway 36 left in case that we need to immediately return to Naha. Primary threats for us this evening will be pilot complacency, pilot fatigue, as well as unfamiliarity with the region and the amount of traffic as well, I suppose. So that's it. If those you have any questions, comments, or concerns, India, my invisible first officer. No? Alright, that should complete the departure briefing then. Oh, there goes sim briefs. Now, looking good. V1's gonna be at 145. V are 145 as well. V2's gonna be at 146. Flexing 74 degrees Celsius. It should be good. Aldo's already pushing back there. Let's power up our APU now. Roger. That is takeoff briefing complete. We'll be standing by for the before start checklist.
Please consider yourself for the any passenger. 777 6170 is directly bombing.
Aldo's pushing back, if you can see there. Alright, the APU is up and running. Let's get the APU plate connected and disconnect the GPU. Just wait for him to clear away. Again, patience is the name of the game in such situations. I have just 3 more items to the checklist to get us rolling. 3 most useless things. The runway behind you, the altitude above you, and the fuel we'll have at the airport. I'll be quiet now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, the airport's quite busy actually, folks. We have how many people so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 people flying along tonight or this evening. Clear skies and tailwinds, Captain. Roger, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thanks for stopping by as well, Alex. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far.
No traffic, SI 225.
That gives Syarif. I think Aldo is already, yeah, he's almost done with this pushback at start. Let's power up the fuel pumps here. Get the beacon lights on, shrubs on, so before pushing start, please.
Aldo 1740 for start.
Close the door.
For pushback facing to the south on Alpha 3.
Is that like the nearby ANA aircraft? No, that's a different guy. It should be good. Should be good. That goes our ground crew for today. Roger. Let's announce our pushback intentions. Confirm that we are on advisory 122.8, which we are.
Nah, traffic.
Nope.
Java 203 holding at Echo 8 wait before departing aircraft runway 26 right.
Now traffic, Abel 320 will be pushing back from stand number 26 facing to the west onto Charlie 1 after traffic, all Nippon 1734 rolling. Naha traffic.
No traffic is 5 taking off runway 26 right, exo 3 departure, no traffic.
Okay, let's play the official Abel Jets Virtual Group safety briefing video as always showing. There and there. There we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Freezing Falcon from Abel Jets Group. Welcome on board one of our aircraft that is part of our 3,000 airplane strong family.
Just wait for Marcel to clear out.
Before we take off, please watch the safety briefing video that will be provided by our cabin crew. Enjoy.
Just wait for a couple more seconds. Yeah, should be good now.
In
Start chrono.
2013, when we
Confirm that
made
the
this airlift,
beacon's
we concluded that
indeed
safety
on,
is
which
our
it
highest
is.
priority.
Good.
All aircraft already equipped with safety devices such as seatbelt, oxygen mask, and life vest. In accordance with the International Civil Aviation Organization, seatbelts shall be used when in flight. So whenever the seatbelt sign is lit, please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle
Stream's gonna be set at
and tighten by pulling the strap.
31.8%
You can undo your seatbelt by pressing the button.
mean aerodynamic port there.
Welcome to Abel Maintenance Facility. The MF is the world's leading in maintaining aircraft. We have this big
Syarif.
hangar which able to accommodate up to 8 jumbos at 380 at a given time. This is the proof that we never jeopardize safety. Also, we change the life jacket whenever an aircraft is entering a facility.
Roger, starting up engines number 1 in tune sequence, starting engine number 1. Starting engine number 1.
In the event of emergency landing, please take a moment to locate your life jackets. It will be below your seat, under the seat in front of you, or under the bed for first class passenger. To use the life jacket, simply take
There
your
goes the
life
iconic
jacket, lift it
CFM
over your
Power.
head, pass the strap around your waist, clip the front and tighten it. There's a red tag and mouthpiece for inflation and whistle to attract attention. Please inflate your life jacket after leaving the aircraft.
Brake set. Cockpit carrier good engine start may disconnect.
Whenever the aircraft loses the oxygen pressure, a mask will drop from above.
Number
Put it on your
1,
nose and
stabilize,
tighten the
starting
strap.
engine
Oxygen will
number
flow
2.
when you brake.
No,
Secure your mask first before assisting others.
not yet. I thought the available light's gone already. Sorry, available annunciation, more precise. There we go. Number 1's available, starting engine number 2.
In 2020, we're the world leaders in
There goes
aviation
Lalu.
by number of aircraft.
Also
carried
flying the Abel Jets
3,000
MCC
aircraft
A320
divided
Neo
into
in
110
the
child
Star Sky
companies,
special livery.
including the Abel Pixel, Abel S AR, Abel Cosmos, Intercontinental, and many more. Also in 2020, we're the first to introduce the innovation of our first Abel Jets living room.
Pressure's looking good, pressure's rising, oil quantity's looking good, oil pressure's now in
Abel
green.
first class.
Well, temperature's
Abel
now
Super.
rising but still quite cold. BRM.
Before we depart, please make sure all baggage is secured on the overhead cabin or under the seat in front of you. Since we made safety our priority, smoking isn't allowed.
Alright, sector C for the left hand side, thank you very much for the service there. Have a great one.
Your aircraft is equipped with a life raft in case of emergency water landing.
Alright,
Please take
number
a moment
2
to
available now.
Your nearest emergency exit. The cabin crew is pointing it now.
Departure.
We are now nearing our departure time.
Percent, so
Please switch your mobile devices into airplane
see
mode now.
a future
If you
somewhere
have
around
any
there. You
questions,
can
feel free to
see
ask them to our cabin crew. They will be more than
APU
glad
police
to
coming
help
off,
you out.
APU master switch
Thank
coming
you for
off.
choosing us, and thank you for
As
keeping
well,
our
we'll
dreams
do the
alive.
flight control check
Have
now.
a very
Ready?
pleasant flight.
Pull up. Down. Neutral. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Quarters. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Flight control check complete. Before start checklist, let's assume that all of them are done. After flash checklist, anti-ice is not required. ECAM status. That is check. Normal. Trim 31.8%. Our trim is neutral and reset. After flight checks
7
complete.
loading out by the way, 36 right, following SID Escop 3 and station is Amami. No traffic.
Now traffic Abel 320 now taxiing to runway 36 right via Charlie 1 Alpha holding short of Echo 10 for a full length departure short of runway 36 right Naha. Let's get ourselves moving now. Obviously because we're flying an A320neo and we are not fully loaded, our aircraft rolls on itself on idle power. It's amazing. Brake check, pressure 0, looks good. Takeoff config test. Normal. Radar and predictive visual systems on and auto. Stickers Lalu. Zakiy checks, flight control check, flaps config 1+, F radar predictive visual systems on and auto. Engine mode selector on normal. Standing by for ECAM memo.
Now traffic Indonesia 70 airborne passing 2000. Audio climb unrestricted to flight level 0. Now traffic.
Move the IFE because we're basically done with that.
20 taxiing to runway 36 right.
What a beautiful aircraft, isn't she?
Traffic Japan Air to the raptor for SIFTS for 3 departure. Traffic.
Mas Aldo.
Ya mas,
Mas Aldo crossing berarti ya di Whiskey 5 ya?
iya mas, aku crossing mas.
Oke, sip.
Udah ready nggak? Kalau udah mau take off, udah line up gue mas, aku tunggu.
Take a look at those P3 Orions of the Japan Air Self-Defense Force. Just
Aku Abdullah ya mas.
Oh bebas, thank you mas.
Oh mas, katanya traffic MD nya mau nunggu aja mas, jadi traffic direction beforehand be lining up on Echo 9.
Another California 1734, we are now crossing runway 365 via Whiskey Park. Now that. 1525 Adam, there's one traffic rolling and there's one traffic crossing in the highly applied side, please.
Oh, when do you carry out the flight control checks? That was before starting up the taxi run. So basically, after having both of my engines up and running and doing the after start flow, I did the flight control check there. Slow down a bit. We've got some traffic ahead, as you can see.
Now traffic direction, we have to take off runway 36.
Thanks to Japan Transocean Air, 737-800. And joining the queue now. And, you know, when things go like this, as usual folks, patience is the name of the game. Especially when we are flying in massive group flights like this. Take a look at that beautiful livery, folks. Ah, sorry, missed it. No worries, it's okay, Alex. It's completely fine. You're good, you're good. We are moving on idle power now with the Chauvin, as I've mentioned. Considering that we are not fully loaded and the CFM LEAP 1As are quite powerful for the aircraft of this size.
Traffic 1.1734, we are now lining up runway 36 right via Echo 10. Adam, you're going to Kansai. Going to Miyak.
Aldo?
Okay.
Code shot here.
And traffic only 1734, taking off runway 36 right, at scope 3 departure, Naha.
Safe flight, Mas Aldo.
Naha traffic 1.21, we have commence taxi to runway 36 right via Echo to Echo 200 point Echo 10 Naha traffic. Attraction Echo taxi to Echo to portion of runway Echo 10 Naha traffic.
Straight here. Aldo is already rolling there. Distance. We'll set an interval of 3 minutes between us and the ANA A320 during the departure.
1740 outdoor traffic rolling on the runway, continue lining up runway 36 right, departure 1740. Ali 1740, action.
Wrong airline. Oh, by the way, folks, that Garuda 737-800, it should actually be an
And at traffic only 174, departure passing 2500, landing
an MD-11 instead.
Departure last for Naha traffic.
There he goes. You're next in line. Cover crew, cease for departure, please. There we go. Incoming mail, take off no blue, cabins ready, taxi checks complete, standing by for the lineup checks.
Traffic on 1740, taking off runway 23, that's right.
There goes. Now traffic, Abel 320, now lighting up on runway 36, current via Echo 10, behind the departing traffic, only upon A320, Naha.
321.
Roger. Set to Tora now. Is that Bang Jose actually?
What, please prepare for takeoff.
Wait for 3 minutes for the separation. Okay. Lineup checks, take off runway 36 right to Castara, Bax 1 to online. Lineup checks complete. Yeah, that's definitely Bang Jose. That's definitely him. Yeah, that is him. Flying an ANA 321, so my model matching is indeed correct this time. Sometimes people flying the A320 is being replaced with A321 and vice versa when using the AIG traffic, interestingly. Also, to my knowledge, AIG traffic has a more vast or more diverse amount of types of aircraft models when compared to, let's say, FSLTL. Pause the music. Thomas Adi is also flying as RP Japan 210 by the looks of it. Can we actually stow the EFB here in the flyby A320 here, or A32NX to be precise, about the branding there? No, I don't think we can, fortunately. We can only remove the coffee there. Cup of coffee. Okay, about a minute to go before we can start rolling. What was our sit again? Escalop 3. Alright, about 3 minutes. Now traffic, Abel 320 now departing out of runway 36 right by the SCOP 3 departure, I'm in transition, Naha. Let's go.
Now traffic number 127 landing up and west tower 625 behind the traffic building up to
Stabilize, select thrust. Man Flex 24 SRS auto thrust loop. Thrust set indications are normal. knots, releasing forward yield pressure. V1, rotate. Positive climb, gears coming up. Nav. Off we go to Osaka Kansai International Airport, ladies and gentlemen. Flying the fly-by-wire A32RX in the Star Sky special livery of Abel Jets MCC. Alright, thrust climb, climb. Climb thrust. Now traffic, Abel 320 airport, passing 2000 feet, climbing to level 3.0, SCOP 3 departure, Miami transition, Naha last call. Speed. Flaps up, flaps 0, approaching green dot. Above the green dot now. Still hand flying this aircraft. Some of the spoilers. Basically done with the after takeoff low. And again, this is a fly-by-wire aircraft, ladies and gentlemen. I mean the flight control system, that is, so I will not necessarily need to constantly trim the aircraft throughout the climb. Or to be more precise, a fly-by-wire aircraft with Airbus's flight control systems logic. Take a look at that climb rate, folks. That's what actually. Just use 3,000 feet per minute, shall we? $4,000's definitely way too excessive. What? That's not right. That's just not right. Is that GPS jamming or something? Descent against what? Or because of what? Pressure. Command Alpha or AP1. Thousand acceleration heights, side acceleration altitude. While passing 10,000 feet to be more precise, let's do the 10,000 foot doors. Bells can come off. Gas set to blow. And off we go to Osaka, ladies and gentlemen.
Now traffic forward to 7 airborne passing 2300 as
Go ahead, company.
Company konbanwa, Kojira SNJ 225.
Inshallah.
Wishing you all a good flight and have a nice tailwind. We have recorded 101 knots on tailwind.
Nggak bisa bahasa Jepang.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Nihongo waranai desu.
Many of our participants in this evening's trip flight seem to be able to speak Japanese, ladies and gentlemen. Passing level 150 there, let's set the altimeter to standard now. Passing flight level 145, set and checked on 3. This baby all the way up, level 300. Since only few countries use inches of mercury, is there an item on your checklist to remind you to switch to HPA when you venture outside of Japan, Canada or the US? How does that work? First things first, I would like to give a disclaimer here that I'm not a pilot, although I work in the aerospace industry. I'm not a pilot, so but this is what I usually do. Whenever I'm flying in countries using inches of mercury, I open up Notepad, which I usually use to write down my craft, what's called the clearance request, etc. I always put at the top the units of the altimeter, because I originally come from Indonesia, where we use hectopascals all the way around. So if you're flying in most of the countries, we use HPI, just don't write it. But if you're flying in the aforementioned countries, Japan, USA, Canada, etc., I always write inches of mercury on my notepad there, just as a reminder. I'll say it. I hope that answers your question, Alex. Alright, Lalu's right off our tail there. Flying as Abel 127, also an Abel Jets MCC A320 Neo in the Star Sky livery as well, by the looks of it. Take a look at that livery, ladies and gentlemen. There goes a flyby cam. And again, the cinematics are powered by Parallel 42's ChasePlane, this is.
152 past at 1 passing 2000. Follow at Bravo 3 at departure. Central Park.
72 knots of tailwind already, Livestream at 22,000 feet. We'll be cruising at level 390, which should have a very much more powerful tailwinds by the looks of it. Let's see, what's the arrival runway here at Osaka? Sim brief recommends 06 left. .06 left makes more sense for the time being. So land at 06 left, maybe vacate on Bravo 6 or Bravo 5. We'll cross through Juliet 3 onto Romeo, I think this is. Then into the main, sorry, the Terminal 1 stands there, as you can see.
Airport 2104 short Echo 102 Naha to landing.
We'll take a look at the photogrammetry data on those islands down beneath. Just gorgeous.
Climbing side was 380.
Alright, let me try to note down the names of those who are flying alongside us this evening. So we've got quite a lot of people tonight. Let's bring up Notepad. First in line we've got Abi there. He's already flying next towards Fukuoka. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Fukuoka by the looks of it. Think there's another flyby of you. Alright, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people flying along, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the participation there. Hope you are enjoying the group flight so far for those who are flying alongside us. Okay, thank you for answering. I was in Bali last year for the first time. Beautiful people, polite and very friendly. Flew the 737 MAX Virgin Australia from Melbourne. Thank you so much. Thank you for visiting Indonesia as well. And thank you for those warm comments as well. I actually live in Java, the island next to Bali, in the city of Bandung. Working for a particular aerospace company here, which designs and manufactures aircraft. What's this? It's not Airbus, no Boeing. It's a local aerospace company, shall I say? What's this? Try to re-engage the photogrammetry. Please bear with me for a second, folks. My apologies for the inconvenience. This is something new. We've never had this happen before in like 3 months or so. There we go. Much faster than what I was expecting. So yeah, Alex, if you have the chance to visit Indonesia again, perhaps I'd recommend you to visit Java. Yogyakarta is a good city that I would recommend. You can take the train there. Maybe if you fly to Bali, then you can take like a ferry towards Java, towards the city of Banyuwangi there. And then there will be an extensive train network across Java that can literally take you to every city on the island. Yeah, if you happen to be in Java, I'd recommend to visit Yogyakarta. Which is the let's say cultural hotspot of the island there, which has got its own temple, the Prambanan Temple, and then also the Keraton Sultanate. That is. Because Yogyakarta was originally it was a country on its own before joining Indonesia in 1945. That was the kingdom voluntarily joined the republic there in 1945 when the Revolutionary War was still in place. But that's why it's also designated as a special region now to honor its contribution in establishing the republic back in the days. And then perhaps if you've visited Yogyakarta, you can also go to Bandung, which is a city situated on the Parahyangan Highlands. It is a high elevation city where the air is not as humid and it's quite cooler there than the rest of the country, that is, because the average elevation is like 700 meters above the sea level there. And fun fact, Bandung also hosts the country's only aerospace company there, the aerospace company that actually designs and manufactures aircraft there. It's called Indonesian Aerospace, IAE, that is, and predominantly it predominantly designs and manufactures usually light aircraft or military transport aircraft, such as the CN-235 and the CN-295. If you are familiar with those aircraft types, then yes, some of them were actually made in Bandung, because the CN235 itself was originally a joint development project between CASA of Spain, before it was then absorbed by Airbus, and also Indonesian Aerospace. Back then it was called IPTN, or Nurtanio, or Industri Pesawat Terbang Nurtanio, which literally means Nurtanio's aircraft industry. But yeah, those are my recommendations if you happen to visit Indonesia again. And yeah, thank you for visiting the country as well. And glad to hear that you've had a nice day there. But you know what, I haven't been to Bali since 2019, I just haven't had the time. I'm almost constantly busy all the time, except when doing streams like this. But you know, things have definitely changed quite a lot since 2019, I suppose. Especially that was before COVID. And yeah, things have definitely changed quite a lot. Right, almost reaching our top of climb for the day at flight level 3990. That'll be almost 100. Sorry, more than 100 knots of tailwind there, ladies and gentlemen. Not necessarily a straight tailwind, but we also have some crosswind components there. But as you can see, our ground speed has been pushed all the way up to 510 knots, which is amazing. Thank you for the information. I will definitely be back to Indonesia and explore outside of Bali. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me know in case you happen to visit Java. Perhaps I'll arrange a schedule and maybe we can meet in real life, I suppose. But I'll be heading to the UK next year on March, unfortunately. So for a full year, I'll be doing my master's degree there, unfortunately. So yeah, maybe before March or after February 2027, I'll be back in Indonesia, that is. Alright folks, as we have reached our cruising altitude for the day, I think we can do the passenger announcement, shall we? So ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Abel Jets Flight 320, departing from Naha in the Okinawa Island chains towards Osaka Kansai International Airport. I hope that you are enjoying the flight so far, whilst we are flying in the fly-by-wire simulations Airbus A320neo in the Star Sky Special livery. In case that you have just joined us this evening, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to hit the like button. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel. Share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat as well as in the comment section once this live stream has concluded later on, which will also greatly help us to grow the community of Abel Jets Virtual Group's YouTube channel, that is. You can also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues in case that you wish to do so. In case that you haven't done so, folks, please also kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for free. And don't forget to ring the bell just right next to the subscribe button so you will not miss any future contents that we will make in this YouTube channel. Where are we? Ah, okay. I thought we were slowing down. If you want to support us financially, you can also head over to our SushiBus page, which is at www.sushibus.com/AbelJetsGroup, or alternatively, you can also scan the QR code that is available on the left-hand side of the live stream. And any amount of donations are greatly appreciated. The perks of being a financial sponsor to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel, as well as the official airline itself, include your names being listed on the running text beneath, and some other perks that you can check for yourself. Scan at our social bus page at www.socialbus.com/AbelJetsGroup or through the QR code that is available on the left hand side of the live stream. And I think that concludes the passenger announcement for the cruising phase of this evening's live stream. I hope that you are enjoying our flight so far, as we saw at 39,000 feet above the sea level. Again, flying the fly-by-wire simulations A32NX in the Star Sky special livery of Abel Jets MCC. We've still got some people on the ground there by the looks of it. Oh, Mas Adi has already taken off by the looks of it. Bang Jeffy is also airborne by the looks of it. Flying, interestingly, a Sriwijaya airline 737-800. A domestic airline that is in Indonesia. By the way, folks, just want to let you know that tomorrow evening we'll be conducting a charity live stream to support those who are in need in the or those who are affected by the Sumatra floods and landslides that are happening currently in the western part of Indonesia. It'll be at the same time as our usual streams, which is at 1200 Zulu or 1900 UTC+7 in case that you happen to live in Southeast Asia. At 100% of the charity that we will be collecting there will be donated to the Simpul Sehati Foundation, which provides food, shelter and reconstruction equipment to those who are affected by the disaster in Sumatra. Alright, we are currently approaching, hopefully I will not butcher this, it's called Amamoishimo, or Amamoishima Island, that is, before heading towards Fukuoka. Currently there is an ATC online there, but they are controlling the radar station for the approach and departure. Not an en route center, that is. At our current speeds, we are currently about an hour away from Osaka, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to our, thanks to the massive tailwinds that are pushing us. For the time being, we are still expecting the ILS Zulu approach into runway 06 left. There's some mild turbulence there. Japan indeed has some of the best photogrammetry data available for the simulator, isn't it, folks? And again, this is MSFS 2020, folks. I haven't upgraded to the newer simulator yet. But for someone who used to fly Wise Flight Simulator before migrating to MSFS 2020, the leap of technology there is just insane. Or for a virtual business trip, rather. Abel Jets itself had some presence in Flight Simulator X, but it wasn't substantial at all. Our foothold is actually still in Wise Flight Simulator, but our MSFS division is a rather strong one. This is, but as I've mentioned, the leap of technology there from Wise Flight Simulator to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. This is just insane, to say the least. Starting off with the graphics, the flight physics, quite literally almost everything. About 1.5 hours into the stream, and we are almost a quarter way, or we are already a quarter way done through our journey, ladies and gentlemen. That's quite unprecedented for the usual timeline of our streams. Company frequency coming alive.
Nanti expand berapa ya? Dia terminalnya cuma satu kan ya? Mungkin ada tengah main terminal kali mas. Aku juga nggak tahu nih kalau only port di mana. Oke siap mas, ini ya masalah itu. Sami-sami.
There goes another flyby view. of our aircraft being blown by the wind there. Take a look at that crap angle. I hope you guys can see that. But it's just massive, to say the least.
Go ahead, Mas. Syarif left atau right? Kalau di ini aku sih left. Tapi kalau mau right, kalau nggak ada traffic lain ya sikat aja sih. Kalau mau deket sama ini ya. Iya, kalau traffic left dia harus cross pakai bridge dulu ya. Udah ada bridge ya? Kesu.
Ya mas, ada jembatannya gitu nyebrang antara pulau reklamasi yang di utara sama selatan gitu.
Di Juliet 3, Juliet 4 kan jembatannya?
Juliet 3, Juliet 4, Mas Aldo.
Oke, kopi. Boleh juga kalau mau lihat aku nanti mungkin 06 class-nya nggak apa-apa jauh. Kalian mau lihat jembatan. Kalau kalian mau 06 class, sikat aja aman guys. Kayaknya gua bakal pakai 06 live juga, nanti alert dulu 06 live. Roger, thank you Mas.
Yeah, those guys were talking about this bridge that connects the two reclaimed islands. There's actually Terminal 2 here. Judging from the shape and the size of it, I think this is designated for low-cost carriers.
Ini ada 2 terminal deh. 1 sama 2. Kalian mau terminal berapa?
T2 itu setahu aku buat low-cost carrier, Mas Aldo.
Oke, kita terminal 1 ya. Thank you Mas.
Siap, aku juga terminal 1 rencananya.
Roger.
Let's with our arrival procedure already, folks, because we are flying that fast towards Osaka. So our arrival, you're expecting the ILS Zulu approach into runway 06 left. You can see the star's gonna be the Nixoff Bravo. You can see there. Or is there like a Nixoff or Nixoff night arrival, just like in Tokyo? Yeah, there is none by the looks of it. Alright, should begin. Nixoff Bravo, that'll be. For the Dary transition. Okay, that'll do. Let's check that on the plan page. Yeah, looks good for us. Go back to the arc view. Oh lord, my mouse is lagging again. Congratulations. All the best. I've subscribed to your channel. Looking forward for your future streams. Thanks again for the information. Thank you so much for subscribing, Alex. I really appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed your stay so far throughout our streams. And yeah, thank you so much for the very warm wishes there. Thank you so much, mate. Right, my mouse is back, as you can see, which is good. Let's start to fill this up. So the battle bits for us this evening will be 209 plus 40, makes it to 49 feet. Battle local QRH at Kansai 10223018, that'll be. Local temperature is gonna be at 12 degrees Celsius. Current winds it's not necessarily the best, as you can see there. Gusting up to 19 knots, varying between 330 and 050. Just use 010 and 9. There we go. And yeah, that's about it. Just use auto brake low. And I think we haven't drawn the situational awareness ring at Osaka. Hopefully we can draw that. Should be in the fix info page. No, it's not there. Interesting. There we go, fix info. It'll be Romeo Juliet Bravo Bravo 06. Ah, nice! It can be the runway can be pre-programmed into the fix info page, which is amazing for a freeway aircraft, that is, especially. 05 done will be the final approach course. Let's set 25 miles radius from it. And then let's draw the MSA, shall we? No, it's 5,800 feet all the way around, as you can see. Around the airport reference point. Yeah, we'll not need to draw that, I suppose. It's already being represented by the situational awareness rings for the rifle, that is. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, my Julian Dre is also flying with us. His call sign is Jai Ocean 201, Japan Trans-Ocean Air 737-200 by the looks of it. We are approaching Fukuoka now, ladies and gentlemen. There is actually an ATCOs there. Oh, unfortunately the tower is closing. No! I was trying to tune into their ATCOs, but their frequency is closing. I mean, for sure it's almost midnight in Japan now, so yeah, people are definitely already tired from the day. Considering that we are doing this stream on a Monday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Because Japan, I think it sits at UTC +9 if I'm not mistaken. Their time zone, that is. 2 hours ahead of my time zone. Almost halfway done through our journey this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't even streamed for 2 hours. Thanks to the almighty tailwinds pushing us through the skies. Our ground speed's now clocking up at 530 knots, ladies and gentlemen. Such speeds flying in an A320, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at that crab angle as well.
Company izin turun duluan, saya beda ilak pakai Becky Raimo.
Di kopi mas, dipantau nanti.
Wah ya GWS Kang Syarif.
Dan kondisi lokal.
Oh. Sorry mas, Syarif minta apa?
Ya nanti bakal infoin untuk win sama kondisi lokalnya. Saya turun duluan.
Di kopi, thank you mas.
Ini mau dibacain itunya weather reportnya atau gimana?
Boleh aja mas, kalau nggak keberatan biar teman-teman bisa langsung setup juga.
Siap. Alright, company traffic, Osaka information at 1400 Zulu. Winds are from 010 degrees at 9 knots, gusting to 90 knots. Pairing between 330 to 050, visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken clouds at 3,100 feet, overcast at 4,700 feet, temperature 12 degrees Celsius, 2.6 degrees Celsius, QNH 1022 hectopascals or 3018 inches of mercury. Osaka Kansai information out.
Cocok jadi information Faza, makasih banyak.
Stop.
Cocok mas Faza jadi edit, nanti boleh diisi untuk edit Indonesia ya.
Wahaya. Emang ada sound recordingnya gitu mas? Bisa custom ya?
Bisa custom.
Infokan saja. Boleh mas, boleh banget, boleh banget. That's going to be our arrival procedure, folks. The Nixoff Bravo arrival. Alright, flying a beam towards Fukuoka now, ladies and gentlemen. That's the southern part of Fukuoka, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see. The southeastern part of it. And the island name itself is Kyushu, if I'm not mistaken. Which is a slightly smaller island attached to Honshu. Honshu itself is the main island in the Japanese archipelago, where Osaka is in there. Tokyo is also in Honshu. Quite literally, many of the major cities in the country are in Honshu. And the island up top, where there is Chitose and Chubu, it's Hokkaido. It's called Hokkaido, if I'm not mistaken.
Ternyata masih within ini, masih within limit. Thank you.
Anjay. Sikat masal dulu, sikat.
Siap, thank you.
Syarif's already approaching his stop of descent by the looks of it. It's flying a Solar Seed Air 737-800. Halfway down through our journey, ladies and gentlemen. And again, that's the island of Kyushu on our left hand side. We are about 144 miles from our top of descent by the looks of it. I'm currently looking at my WinWing PFP3N flight management computer. This is so that explains why I can mention the top of descent distance, although we are in an external camera. But ironically enough, the PFP3N flight management computer by WinWing, that is actually designed for the 737, but it appears it is also functional for the A320 and the A320neo as well, as you can see here. Really manipulating the controls from the device. But you know, obviously the buttons are different. Some of the pages that are in the Boeing FMC, such as the legs page, the route page, they don't exist on the Airbus, but some also exist, such as some buttons also happen to exist in both aircraft types, such as menu, init ref, previous page, next page obviously, progress page, hold, and yeah, that's about it, I think. 6 left. We are about 254 miles from Osaka currently. Because our TOD at about 120 miles or so.
Temen aku starting di sana ya, inbound waypoint Sierra Uniform Charlie. Seperti nanti kalau.
Roger, Mas Aldo.
No, kakiro mina sama konbanwa. Mawanaku Kansai Kakusai Kuko Sachaku shimashita. Then natame o moichido hit about the.
That is Syarif, folks. He's doing a passenger announcement in Japanese.
Istimewa memang.
Nggak bisa bahasa Jepang.
Itu tadi artinya apa tuh? Satu kali, satu. Artinya itu yang penting kita bentar lagi nyampe, Mas. Nah.
Uh-oh. That was a massive stutter, ladies and gentlemen. That was a massive stutter. That's not good at all. That was not good at all. Did we lose anything in the process? No, by the looks of it. Kang Syarif, itu kananmu ada MD-11 Garuda, Kang, hati-hati, Kang.
Iya nih, gue pantau dari Andy nih.
Beberapa detik lagi akan saling menyilang nih.
Ini depan gue nih, trafficnya.
Kena tigas nggak itu? Alright folks, about 80.
Wah, lewat depan gua, belakang gua tuh, gila. Nggak di company kan? Nggak tahu ya.
Wis berasa Top Gun Maverick. Alright, about 80 miles or so from our top of descent. Let's start our arrival briefing. So Cynthia, you have controls? Roger. Are you ready for the arrival briefing? Yes, you are. That's good. So we'll be arriving into Osaka Kansai, ladies and gentlemen, via the Nixoft Bravo arrival. Expecting the ILS to approach into runway 06 left, as you can see, via the Nixoft transition and the Dary transition. Initially, we'll join the staff from Nixoft. Then at peak low, we must be bang on at 10,000 feet and at 230 knots, as you can see there. Then we'll proceed towards Bravo, Bravo 650, 651, 652. Then at Apora, bang on 10,000 feet and at 230 knots. Proceeding towards Alto, 7,000 feet, before joining towards Dary at 4,000 feet. The MSA all the way around, in reference to the airport reference point there, is 5,800 feet, as you can see. The transition level is standard across Japan, which is flight level 140, as you can see there. From there, we will be joining the ILS Zulu, approaching to runway 06 left. The localized frequency will be at 108.7 MHz, with the identifier being India Kilo Juliet. The final approach course will be at 059 degrees, whilst the platform altitude is going to be at 1,300 feet. For a category 1 ILS approach, our minimum precision altitude will be at 209 feet plus 40, makes it 249 feet, which I will explain later on why is that the case. In case of this approach, we'll turn left direct to Lilac and hold at 3,000 feet, contact Kansai approach. And again, the transition level and transition altitude both are at flight level 140 or 14,000 feet. We've discussed the MSA there, 5,800 feet with respect to the airport reference point. There are no speed controls by the looks of it, which is alright. Our initial approach fix will be at Dary there, 4,000 feet. It will be a standard 3-degree glide slope approach all the way to touchdown, as you can see, and for a category 1 arrival. Our minimums will be 249 feet, where the 40 feet I've added there is basically a buffer altitude in case that we need to go around, because jet engines don't necessarily spool up quickly. They need some time to spool up. In case that we go around at the MDA bang on and we need to the engines need some time to spool up, we risk of penetrating the MDA there, so we put a buffer altitude of 40 feet there just in case the engine spools up slowly. For the category Charlie aircraft, our RVR is going to be 550 meters or more, as you can see. Circling to land is only approved on the northern side of the aerodrome, or the runway, that is. Okay, we've got some high buildings there near the aerodrome. One's at 669 feet, a tower. This is another one at 888 feet. It's a beam of the runway, that is to be noted. We've also got some hills surrounding the aerodrome. As I've mentioned, we are going to land at runway 06 left, preferably vacating via Bravo 6 or Bravo 5. Then we'll join Yankee into Juliet 3, into Romeo, and then we'll find a parking stand for us. You can see there. Primary threats for us this evening will be pilot complacency and familiarity with the region, as well as the amount of traffic that are flying, the number of traffic that are flying into Osaka this evening. Besides any of those, do you have any questions, comments or concerns, Cynthia, my invisible first officer? No? Alright, that should complete the arrival briefing then. Let's just put level 240 initially for the descent. Cabin crew approaching top of descent. Eight miles TOD. Let's go VS for the time being. TOD reached. Commodity traffic, Abel 320, top of descent company.
Welcome to flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. As you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap.
Is that P1 simulation sound? Sorry, P1 simulation's voice. Quite familiar with that voice. Right, sure. Well above our target altitude there. Got the aircraft to decelerate here for the spoilers. .559 knots of ground speed there, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at that. .561 now. That's just insane. Are we basically flying supersonic? Not entirely sure. Let's take a look at that flight path angle, should I say. The FPA is quite steep there. He brakes back in.
Mantap Mas Julian, fake it over gitu.
Go down to level 140.
Auto break tuh tadi ini. Ya, namanya juga lontong mas.
Ini mantap juga ya, 06 left dia 4000 meter. The runway is very long there, folks. 4,000 meters, that is. 4 kilometers long.
Info, pada parkir di mana ini nanti? Terminal 1 aja mas, yang tengah-tengah.
Better set there, 249.
Oke, Roger di coffee. Mantap. Walau saya aja masih
Help the aircraft decelerate again. Preferably bang on the speed target there. Brakes back in.
Mas Aldo desain cepet banget itu, udah rendah banget. Oh ya? Oh iya benar, masih jauh ya? Iya masih jauh padahal aku masih 170. Ini aku di Nixop 9000 ya. Oh ini kayaknya tadi aku yang ngaco, tadi aku harus 9000 above. Pantes, bingung. Mas Aldo 6 left atau 6 right? Aku 6 left mas. Oke, kita aman deh. Thank you.
Parallel landing nih he.
Gak ada niatan begitu sih, tapi karena Mas Aldo desainnya kecepatan jadinya diusut.
Traffic only on 1525 or stop occasion descent initial call level 240.
There goes Honshu, ladies and gentlemen. Approaching Honshu already. And still with that massive crab angle. or side slip angle in terms of aerospace engineering vocabulary, that is. Take a look at that view. Welcome to Honshu, ladies and gentlemen, mainland Japan, that is.
Company. Oke, visibility aman, sangat clear, sedikit cloudy di 4,000 feet, but overall okay, wind 14 knots from the left side. Makasih banyak Mas Syarif infonya.
Down to 11,000. What? 10,000 at peak low, I think. We should be at 11,000 at peak low. Oh no, it's 10,000 bang on. Good lord. Take us Honshu. Before things go bad, let's just do some precautions here. There we go. There's a flyby view of our aircraft. Hey, voice for cylinder, cool for real, hi there. Welcome on board. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far as we descend down to Osaka Kansai International Airport after quite a short flight actually in terms of flights home from Naha in the Okinawa Island chain. Thank you very much for stopping by as well. Three 3018, that is the local QRH. Three 3018 set on 1 and 2, passing 14,000 feet checked on 1 and 2 and 3. First checklist power F3018, seatbelt standby on that. Up on 110, let's do the 10,000 foot course, extend the lights there to give some track to the aircraft. Belts can come on, TCAS set to above, auto brake set to low. Set the aircraft to accelerate here, 230 knots is our target speed, or speed restriction rather. Approach checklist, seatbelts on, minimum 249 feet or brake set to low, engine mode selector normal, approach checklist is complete, standing by for the landing checks. Thousand to go. Alt star. Brakes back in.
Let's go.
There we go.
Go let's.
Right, Pak Jose and Mas Aldo's gun, they are going to do parallel landing by the looks of it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mas Aldo's going to land at runway 06 left whilst Bang Jose's is going to land at 06 right by the looks of it.
Mas Soses, kamu lewat Nebip atau udah pisah kita di sini? Nebip mas. Oke, copy.
Let's see if we are actually quite close to what I was just going to.
Ini mau pating mana mas? Ayo.
Kok face to face gitu ya?
Makanya saya bingung. Ayo, ada banting aja mas.
Go heading select and set 7,000 feet. Just go track direct so that we'll have some separation with Lalu. $7,000 at Alito. Null 2, I think that is. Go direct to Null 2. What's the music for arrival now? Cabin crew 10 minutes to landing. For the sake of frame rate, let's do this. There you go, a bit better now.
And Kansai calling upon 1734. 4 miles from touchdown 16 left.
Kansai traffic, Abel 320 tracking direct towards Nalto, expecting the LS Zulu approach into runway 06 left hand side traffic.
Check down.
Audio 5x5.
Mantap, Mas Aldo sama Mas Joseph paralel.
Plus idle.
Yoi, cakep ya, aku dari tadi ngeliatin slot dia juga. Mantap.
Smaller charm. All the way down to 2,500. We go. Almost there, folks. Just about 2.5 hours into the stream. Not necessarily a long one, this is. Select LS and LS. Zakiy engine anti-ice, we've got some precipitation.
Nice landing, Mas Aldo. Welcome to Kansai, the home of Osaka.
Alright, out of clouds. Turn those back off. Oh, do we have any speed restrictions here? Go, approach face. We are in. 1087 is confirmed on the localizer frequencies. Set the aircraft to descend further.
Mas Aldo company. Go ahead. Daripada Juliet 4, mending ambil Juliet 3 aja mas, biar masuk ke Econander langsung. Wah udah terlanjur lagi Mas Arif, gak apa lah, aku Juliet 4 nanti join 5 abis. Thank you mas. Yo.
19 knots of tailwind there, just to be noted.
Kansai traffic on Nippon 1734, we are now taxiing via Juliet Power 5 to Terminal 1.
Got traffic just right off our nose there. Oh, it's the Garuda MP11. They are landing at runway 06 right by the looks of it. What? Right here. What's the Delta P? Everything's in the green. Cancel measure caution.
Probably traffic.
Localize is alive. 18 DME.
Runway 06 right.
Altitude constraint. All of them are in the green, aren't they? Cabin altitude 1500 feet. There we go, should be good now. Cabin crew seats for landing, please. What's idle? Approach mode. Lockstar Cat 3 single, Cat 3 dual. No glide slope yet. 15 miles, flaps 1, speed track flaps 1. Glide slopes alive. Kansai traffic. Abel 320 establish on the localizer, runway 06 left VR14 DME. Kansai traffic. Almost there, folks.
Landing must be 06 right.
Who's landing at 06 left? Sorry, 06 right. Oh, it's Garuda MD11 by the looks of it. Almost there, folks. Going to capture the glide slope anytime now. That's runway. 10 DME. Flaps 2 please. Capturing glide slope.
Welcome to Osaka, Indonesia 20.
Glide slope captured.
Indonesia 20 vacate at runway 06.
Cruise altitude set at 3000. 12 miles we'll deploy the landing gears. Almost down, folks. Seven miles. 11 knots of headwind, as you can see. runway indeed, folks, as you can see. 5 miles. Gears coming down. Flaps full for landing.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Why are we on an open climb? Should have been following the glide slope, as you can probably see. Now that is something strange. Let's just fly the aircraft manually. Right, disconnecting autopilot of control. Kansai traffic, Abel 320 short final runway 06 left Kansai. That should have not happened.
1000.
Pelan Mas Alio.
Thank you, Kang Syarif. Back on flight. Check. Got some crosswind component there, as you can see. We'll just use idle reverse.
100 above. 300.
Land.
Minimum.
Continuing.
200.
Shell on the runway. Strong crosswinds as well from the left hand side.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Touchdown. Roll out.
Smooth landing, Cap.
Thank you, Cap. No reverse.
Welcome to Kansai, Mas.
Just make it here. Auto brake off. Oh, it's not shouting that. Interesting. Thank you, Masaldo.
Sami.
Laps on schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Osaka Kansai International Airport. Let's join Juliet 4, shall we? Juliet 3, rather. That was a rather interesting approach. The touchdown itself was quite smooth by the looks of it. We're up debut. We do not need to use any sorts of reverse thrust there. Not even idle reverse, interestingly. Oh lord, the lag is intense. Or stutters to be more precise. But nonetheless, welcome to Osaka Kansai International Airport, the primary gateway to Osaka, Kobe and the nearby regions. What was our landing rate? Let's see. I reckon it was quite a smooth one by the looks of it. Or by the feels of it. Or how it felt. Minus 78 feet per minute, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely much better than the one that we had yesterday in Papua. When we landed at Quagono airstrip with the Steamworks Studios Pilatus PC-12 at about minus 457 feet per minute. Is now fillable. After letting checks, radar and predictive wind shear system. Move these.
Counter traffic level 127, shock final runway 6 left, Kansai.
Stop the chrono. Let's see where they are. Alright, they are at the main terminal. Turn here.
Happy landing masa lalu.
Yeah.
Masa lalu 6 left right.
Left mas left.
Di kopi.
Down we go.
Teman-teman dari kru Auditor 1740, saya Captain Joseph dan Pak Officer Marcelo Darwawan. Terima kasih atas flight pada malam hari ini. Terima kasih teman-teman.
Bagus sih sebagai message announcement dah.
Terima kasih banyak, Cat. Terima kasih banyak Mas Sano dan Mas Jose sudah ikutan terbang bareng. Sampai ketemu lagi next flight. Jumpa lagi. Selamat istirahat.
Thank you Bang Jose for tonight.
Jumpa lagi, Zakiy. Jumpa lagi, selamat malam. Selamat malam, Captain Classic.
Captain Classic.
Captainnya kita tolong Mas FO Sanonya dididik lagi. Pusing, gua lagi taksi. Apa meja gua dibuka? Biasa itu. Waduh, ini kapten lama saya ini. Dikasih radar full left kemudian.
Alright, let's park ourselves next to Masaldo. It's flying SANA 1734.
Dan legend nih.
There goes the rest of the group flight, folks.
Berhenti dulu Mas, terbang Jepangan dulu lah. Siap, siap.
Nippon 152 establish local adjust runway jelas ya.
Park ourselves next to Gang Syarif.
Counter traffic runway 6 left has been protected by Kansai.
Thank you mas.
Alright, next to that Solo Seat Air 738 is Berkston number
Nippon 152 on final runway jelas 6 left.
21, that'll be.
trafficnya belum kan tadi?
Come through to some doors and slides, please. GSX is doing GSX stuff there, unfortunately. Taking forever to load GSX there, unfortunately, as you can see. Yeah, that'll do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Osaka Kansai International Airport. CPU is up and running, PP is coming on. Power down engines, number 1 and 2 down.
Wah, cakep landingnya nih. Gokil. Istimewa.
Down we go. Bombs coming off.
Thank you, Masalo.
Park checks, park brakes with truck, set engines off, vehicle lights off, fuel pumps, yellow electrical pumps off, park checks complete. Let's set the shocks are set. Get the GPU connected as well. Restart whatever quaddle is. One power is now connected. We're down, folks. That's what I'll do. And Kang Syarif. Welcome to Osaka Kansai International Airport. Trying to get GSX working here. Unfortunately, it's not necessarily working properly now. You can probably see. It's just powered down the APU because it's quite cold outside, I think. See, 12 degrees Celsius.
Istimewa, Pak Lazy.
Terima kasih, Mas.
Mantap.
Welcome to Kansai.
Transporter 2000 standby. No, not you. GSX doing GSX stuff there, unfortunately, as you can see.
Fotonya 06 Red Mas Dary ya? Nggak tahu kenapa tadi ya. Katanya dia nggak jadi land. LP 10.
Some interior on terminal there. Welcome to KIX.
ILS 06 right.
Ada landing, Mas Adi.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Happy landing, Mas Adiona. Tadi yang di Jalan Istirahat aku lihat sih udah keburu nyemplung pesawatnya Mas ke laut. Nggak tahu kenapa dah.
Restart that waddle stuff now. CSX doing CSX stuff there, unfortunately. Here's Lalu. Come on. On CSX, to your shop. See. That's really annoying, isn't it? Lalu. Also flying an Abel Jets MCC A320 Neo in the Star Sky special livery. Go. Well, CSX is still doing silly stuff, so use the default controls for the aircraft there.
Pak Levi teksturnya agak agak fetish FU ya. Iya. Belum mandi. ILS 06 flight line into 256.
There's someone landing there on our left hand side. VATJPN A321 Neo.
Nice, Mas Adi. Welcome to Kansai.
Thank you, Mas Adiona. Ooh, a bit wobbly there. CSX is still being silly there, as you can see. Welcome to Kansai, Mas Adi. It's quite a beautiful livery, isn't it? The VATJPN livery on the A321 Neo, that is. There's someone else on short funnel. 777 by the looks of it. Oh no, an A330 Neo actually. Go over the threshold. Down he goes. Lion A 33900.
Welcome to Kansai, Mas.
What a beautiful sight this is. Heading straight towards us now, that line A3 3900. See behind him, do we have another traffic? Oh, that's basically it, I suppose. Yeah, everyone's down. See you there. GSX is still confused, unfortunately. Oops. What a beautiful sight, folks. Alright, let's just wait for that line A3 3900 to park and then we can conclude this evening's live stream, folks. Just passed through the 3-hour mark now. It was quite a smooth landing, wasn't it, folks? A really stark contrast to what we had yesterday.
Teman-teman di company, terima kasih banyak sudah ikutan terbang bareng hari ini. Makasih udah meluangkan waktunya. Kalau kalian ada kesempatan, besok Mas Faza, Abel Jets Group Virtual mau mengadakan charity flight. Tolong dibantu kontribusi kalian untuk korban bencana di Sumatera, teman-teman. Sekali lagi terima kasih banyak. Sampai ketemu besok jam 7 malam ya Mas Faza ya.
Betul, jam 7 malam seperti waktu streaming biasa.
Oke, thank you Mas Faza. Teman-teman kalau bisa ikutan, tolong ikutan besok terbangnya rute dari Kertajati ke Siborong-Borong ya Mas Faza kalau nggak salah.
Benar Mas, jauh ini masih seperti itu rutenya, dari Kertajati ke Siborong-Borong.
Di kopi Mas, nanti besok kalau dilihat kalau rame mungkin aku akan siap diversion ke Medan kali ya.
Betul Mas, sudah ada beberapa rencana diversion sih yang aku planning gitu, seperti ke Medan, terus ke Banda Aceh sama Padang gitu yang parking standnya jauh lebih banyak.
Covid Mas, thank you, sampai ketemu besok.
Siap, thank you very much Mas Aldo for arranging this evening's group flight Mas. Sampai jumpa lagi di episode apa ini Winter is Coming berikutnya ya. Hari Jumat ya berarti harusnya ya.
Next Rabu Mas, aku ada 2 landing Rabu. Kalau nanti aku kabarin lagi.
Roger Mas Aldo, thank you so much Mas.
Lagi makasih ya teman-teman udah meluangkan waktunya hari ini teman-teman. Sampai ketemu lagi nanti hari besok dan Rabu, Jumat. Kalau kalian bisa ikutan, thank you. Selamat istirahat semuanya.
Mantap.
Halo, selamat malam. Terima kasih telah mengajak terbang di Jepang. Mari kita berburu cewek Jepang dulu.
Waduh.
Tiket bunyi dong.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to conclude this evening's live stream. Fortunately, we do not have any ATC service by VATSIM Japan this evening, but that is completely alright considering that it's Monday evening, so that is completely understandable. On the other hand, I would like to deliver my gratitude to the participants of this evening's group, like namely Mas Aldo Mampir, Mas Dharma Tatya, Mas Adi Ona, and also Baglezi Pilot Indonesian. Also, we had Lalu, captain at Abel Jets Virtual Group, Mas Abi, Mas Levin Berlian, Mas Wagsa, Mas Lintang, Kang Syarif, Kang Ellardyo Ariffayizi, Kang Abdullah, Zakariyya, Bang Jose Zaviere, Mas Egy Ananda Sitepu, and also Mas Dary, Hafizh, Anas. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. In case that you are leaving us now, folks, please don't forget to hit the like button. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel. Share your thoughts down beneath the live chat as well as in the comment section once this live stream has concluded momentarily. You can also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues in case that you wish to do so. If you haven't done so, folks, please also kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for free, and don't forget to hit the bell button just right next to the subscribe button so you will not miss any future contents that we will make in this YouTube channel. If you want to support us financially, you can also head over to our social bus page at www.socialbus.com/AbelJetsGroup, or alternatively you can also scan the QR code that is available on the left hand side of the live stream. Some perks of being a financial sponsor to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel and the virtual airline itself include your names being listed on the running text beneath, and some other perks that you can check for yourselves again at our social bus page at www.socialbus.com/AbelJetsGroup, or through the QR code that is available on the left hand side of the live stream. And any amount of donation is greatly appreciated. With that, folks, I think we can conclude this evening's live stream. Folks, stay tuned in the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for our next journey to the white blue skies together. Tomorrow evening at the same time, 1900 UTC plus 7 or 1200 Zulu, that'll be. We will be doing a charity live stream, hopefully, to help our brothers and sisters in need in Sumatra who are currently facing the floods and landslides there, where 100% of the donations gathered on that live stream will be sent towards the Simbol Sehati Foundation through Indonesia's Kita Bisa crowdfunding platform. That'll be. With that, folks, I think we can conclude this evening's live stream. Thank you so much for watching, especially those who stayed from the beginning till the end. Stay safe wherever you are watching this live stream from. Stay healthy. This is Rising Falcon from Abel Jets Virtual Group signing out. Thank you very much for keeping our dreams aloft, and we shall see you guys again tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye for now.
It all started with a dream to connect the world, bring people closer together, as well as to diversify and unite the virtual skies. The day dawned crisp and clear at Honolulu International Airport. A maiden flight was going to take action.
Honolulu delivery, Abel 100 at seating 01, with information Alpha requesting IFR clearance to Hilo. Abel 100, Honolulu delivery, you are cleared to Hilo via Pale 3 departure, runway 04 left, squawk 1112.
Hilo ground, Abel Link 221, ready to taxi.
Abel Link 221, taxi holding point runway 26 via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to holding point runway 26 via Echo Alpha, Abel Link 221.
Abel 100, wind 22 degrees at 5 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 right, Abel 100.
Our founders have their legacy etched upon the horizon. Gaining wisdom from the past, it was then time for the next generations to put their own footprints and leave their legacy in the virtual skies. A new era was about to begin.
from all of us in flight simulation communities.
We are wishing Abel Jets Group happy
10th anniversary. Happy 10th anniversary.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories when everything was as fresh as the bright blue skies. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. And if I stand too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Sweet child of mine. Sweet love of mine. Sweet child of
Thank you for keeping our dreams aloft. Here's to another 10 years of making progress to connect the world. To the skies, stars, and what lie above all of them. Our real journey has just begun.